Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Rail Fanning Adventures. I'm on Lincoln Highway heading east, just outside of Mo Valley, and here is a very interesting eastbound manifest on the UP main line with BNSF in the lead, which is very weird. On the eastbound manifest. This is the former C&W main line. Pretty much runs along Lincoln Highway all the way across the state of Iowa. But it was just weird seeing BNSF motor in the lead. The BNSF mid-train DPU. Weird. I know there's a derailment due to storm. The train got blown over, and I'm wondering if that might have something to do with this particular train heading west on this line. And that's the end of it, ladies and gentlemen. And right behind me, there's an eastbound empty corn train. Rail Fanning Adventures, Iowa. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, June 21st, 2024. I'm on Lincoln Highway heading east along the UP main line, which is the former C&W main line. Major Union Pacific east-west, Chicago to North Platte, basically. Goes across Iowa, right along Lincoln Highway here. And this is an eastbound manifest that is stopped and holding, waiting for traffic ahead of it. There's a C&W hopper. Looks like we got 3, possibly 4 motors up front. 4 motors. And he just got the yellow at this control point here, which I think is across. No, just a control point. There was a manifest I missed going west that ran past him, so he just got the yellow to go. It must have crossed in front of him or something. But Rail Fanning Adventures, June 21st, 2024, on Lincoln Highway in Iowa. Alright, Rail Fanning Adventures, Lincoln Highway heading east, and we have another westbound on the former C&W main line. Looks like it's a manifest. Yep. Manifest, eastbound. If you ever get a chance to come out here in the Midwest, you just take Lincoln Highway. You pretty much run right along the UP main line, which is the former C&W main line. I have to stop to keep recording goes through a little town here. And I didn't want you guys to miss any of this awesome manifest heading westbound right now. This train is bound for North Flat, Valley Yard Road. Reclassified to the hump yard and out throughout the Union Pacific system. Out here it's real easy. If you see a manifest that's heading west, it's going to Valley Yard. Westbound manifest, Rail Fanning Adventures. Alright, Rail Fanning Adventures, June 21st, and the reason why we're down the one track on the dual track main line here is UP's maintenance away is out working. And that's why everybody's holding and they're running around each other. From Dunlap heading east, they're doing rail work. Rail Fanning Adventures. Alright, June 21st. 2024. I'm in Emmetsburg, Iowa, where UP crosses the Canadian Pacific Kansas City Railroad. And this ethanol train literally just got here with some foreign power on the front end. They're doing a crew change. Crew's getting off. I don't know if a new crew's getting on, but they're here. Rail Fanning Adventure, Emmetsburg, Iowa. All right, so this is Rail Fanning Adventures, Emmetsburg, Iowa, and the conductor just got out and threw the switch, and this ethanol train is now going to head west on Canadian Pacific's line. So we're going to go over here. Like I said, there's a major junction here between UP and CPKC, and apparently UP has track rights to run on CPKC's track here. So, kind of awesome. I got photos of the diamond, which is going to be posted in this video. Looking east and west. And right here where the diamond is, and he'll be coming around the corner right there. We're getting ready to throw that switch right there so he can go west on CPKC's line. So pretty cool. A lot of cool like elevators, and there's some cement and other grain and stuff here. So it's just really cool catching CSX on a ethanol train here in Emmetsburg, Iowa. Pretty cool. He's taking the junction track, and so he's heading north, now he's heading west. Again, he's coming off the UP line onto the CPKC line and heading west. And these are, yeah, they're empty ethanol tanks. Probably going to some ethanol plant up here somewhere. I decided to come and explore CPKC's line that runs across the top of Iowa. I'm heading to Mason City, Iowa. And I came into Emmetsburg here and found this diamond. I'm glad I did, because I caught UP coming off their track on the CPKC track, which is not signaled, by the way. I haven't seen any signals on the CPKC line, so most likely it's dark territory for them. But interesting to see, again, UP coming north from wherever they're coming from and swinging west here on the CPKC line. This track, the CPKC line, runs east to west across the top of Iowa, and it ends in Alton, Iowa, on the western side of Iowa, into UP's main line there between Sioux City and Minneapolis. Again, these are empty ethanol tanks. The conductor for this train is actually sitting in that in the crew vehicle there, Rail Crew Express. He got out, threw the switch for them to do this move, came over here, threw the switch right there. The diamond is actually right behind those bushes there, where they cross. But this train is going west now on the CPKC line. Awesome power on the front end. For us, it's CSX. We don't see them out here that often unless it's on the unit train of ethanol and or corn. But yeah, on the empty ethanol going to somewhere to get loaded. I watch this train to the end. There might be power on the back end of this. Again, it was coming north, and now it is swinging west on the CPKC main line. UP's line is literally right there across the CPKC at the diamond. There's pictures of the diamond and photos of looking west, east, south, and north. North and south pictures were from UP's line. The east-west pictures were from CPKC's line. Again, as soon as he's done, the conductor has to get out, realign the track for CPKC, and realign the track for UP so that they can continue to run north and south. UP runs north-south here, CPKC runs east-west here. Glad I caught this move. I just got here at the perfect time and saw that Rail Crew Express. And I just started heading east out of town, going to Mason City, and actually saw this train coming north and decided to stop and catch it. Rail Fanning Adventures from Emmetsburg, Iowa. June 21st, 2024. Rich Bernardin, founder of Rail Fanning Adventures. Rail Fanning Adventures on YouTube and Rail Fanning Adventures ! On Facebook. Come join us on both. Click that like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, join us on Facebook. Pretty big. We have rail fans pretty much in every country around the world now. Anywhere there's a railroad, There's a Rail Fanning Adventures member now. It's pretty cool how we've grown and gone worldwide. Australia, Japan, India, Pakistan, Germany, all over the United States here, all over Canada, down in Mexico. We have rail fans around the world in our group. Pretty awesome. Well, there's nothing on the end of this. There's the end of our now empty westbound ethanol train. Rail Fanning Adventures. There goes our conductor to go throw the switch. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Rich Bernard and Rail Fanning Adventures. So I'm kind of in a pickle here. We are flooding out in Iowa right now. I am in a town called Spencer. Several of the roads, trying to find my way home basically. Several of the roads are closed because of flooding. The town I am in is Spencer. It's like the Little Sioux River or something has jumped its bank and is flooding. I mean, I can't believe how heavy this rain is. A minute ago it was raining so hard I actually had to stop. I couldn't see. Absolutely crazy the amount of rain here. Anyway, I love making these videos for you guys. What I do to get videos of railroad stuff for you. I will go through, look at the gutters on the Pizza Hut. Wow. Crazy. Anyway, Rail Fanning Adventures following CP across the state of Iowa. Well, it's the 22nd of June. And I am on the UP main line from Sioux City up to Minneapolis. And this train is stopped here. And won't be going north because the tracks are completely flooded out. So this train is literally stuck here in Newkirk, Iowa. Flooding is tremendously bad. I'm still trying to wiggle my way home. It's horrible, guys. I've never seen water like this bad in my entire life. Both the CP line, BNSF's line, and UP's line right now going north is cut here in Iowa. Rail Fanning Adventures, there's Alton. Now let's go down. I'm trying to show you all real quick. That train is going north towards, this line goes up to Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is the former Alton Railway main line. little bit of flooding. A little bit. Alright, Real Fanny Adventures. 22nd, 2024. And I'm up here in just above Lamar's, Iowa. Last night, from the video that you're watching, the water wasn't this high, and I was following these tracks. And now the water is over the rail line and almost to the gate, and the water level is still coming up. It's still rising. It's rising about 3 to 4 inches an hour. As you can see, well, UP's line from Sioux City to up to Minnesota is gone. It's gone. This is Highway 60. There's highway supposed to be right there. And this is how I came home last night. And now there's no highway. Literally, we just parked here. Give you how fast this water's rising. We parked here and walked over to get this video, and the water just crested this road right here. You're dry that way. Yep. Hurry up before it goes over, though. There was no water here. There was literally no water here, not even a minute ago, and now it's flooding this road. We gotta go. Real Fanny Adventures. 22nd, 2024. I'm up here north of Merle on UP's main line from Sioux City, Iowa, up to Minnesota. And looking south towards Sioux City, as you can see, the water's coming over the rail. The rail's above water right here, and then boom, gone down there. And then as we look north, there's a defect detector right there. As we look north, now this flooded before, and UP came out and put rock and everything to keep it from flooding and washing away the railroad, but well, it happened again. So and the water level is still rising, unfortunately. This is a road, or was a road. Now it's a waterfall for the Floyd River. Coming home last night, I did the videos of going out to catch CP and stuff. Well, coming home, I almost couldn't get home because of this. The flooding had just started, and now it's even higher than it was last night. The highway I was on is now, that I got home on, is closed. This is 60. See, Highway 60. Shut down because the water's over the highway now. That's how I got home last night. I'm south of here on the Missouri, so I'm a little nervous myself. Damn tornadoes and now flooding. Great. Mother Nature needs a tampon. So me and Amy were just here. In fact, I was parked right there, and there was no water, and now there's water. A lot of water. Like, not just a little bit of water, like a lot of water.
Time to go.
Amy's like, time to go. It's rising. June 22nd, 2024. Literally, me and my wife drove over this road to get the last couple videos to get here. We drove down this road. There was no water. The water is now up over the road and has washed out the railroad. That's what it did to the railroad tracks back there. Look. Look, it has completely washed out the tracks. Not even 30 minutes ago, this was like 30 minutes, 35 minutes maybe. This was dry. There was no water here. In fact, we were parked right there, and there was a family parked on the other side of that bridge, watching the water go underneath the bridge. And now it's decided to go this way. That's the crossing arm. Look. It literally washed away the crossing arm. It is eroding the railroad bed. They're gonna have to put rock here, like that other spot. It is eroding, look, it is eroding away the railroad. I was on dry, it's coming up. Unbelievable. There was no water here. There was no water here. It's eroding the railroad. I'm going to put my foot right here. "35 minutes ago, this was dry. We drove over this to get here. Yeah, there was no water.
Okay, yeah.
It's coming up.
I went I've never seen it run over this road. I never know. The rest of this is place. Most of this is like, they come together and figure it out.
I went up the highway right here, got off the next exit, and drove down in that little town there. It was dry.
Yeah.
Now the people are leaving because the water's come up on them poor people. We were just sitting there talking to them.
Right. Yeah, I've never seen flood either. It was flooded down in 1953. Sioux City got flooded down in that.
All right, it's June 25th, 2024. I'm heading north, going to work in Blair, and coming south on the Missouri Valley Council Bluffs sub. We got a manifest or stag frame, one or the other. No, it's a manifest with foreign power. Missouri River's like super high right now because of the flooding up north. So all railroading north of Sioux City is suspended. The D&I is suspended right now. CN, CP, BNSF, and UP. UP lost the line between Sioux City and Minnesota. CP and CN lost the lines coming off of that line going east. And D&I is just underwater. And then BNSF, their tracks north of Sioux City are gone. So I'm going to try to get up there tomorrow and take a look around. Rich Bernardin found their rail fanning adventures.
The visa flight requires activation of I-12.
So June 25th, 2024, and the Missouri is breaching the levee and starting to flow towards Crescent, Iowa. I'm on 680 right now, which they're saying it's probably going to be closed tomorrow. Say some prayers, people. We don't lose our house.
This is the Missouri. It is pissed and overflowing its banks. And we're getting more storms right now. Alright, June 30th and coming north out of Council Bluffs on the Council Bluffs, Missouri Valley line. CPKC corner. These are empty, going to get loaded. This train was tied down yesterday south, down in Bellevue, South Omaha. Me and my wife saw it, couldn't get pictures and photos of it, but caught it heading, this one's going to go east. I'm thinking like Fort Dodge. I believe this is a reroute. It's going to go east, then north, and then come back west and get into Sioux City. A lot of flooding out here still, so there's a lot of different stuff getting rerouted. I'm at Kermit Place, milepost 33.1.96 in Missouri Valley on the Council Bluffs low valve sub. This train's heading railroad east. CPKC reroute due to flooding. at California Junction, it would swing north, but they can't do that right now because there's flooding. So, like I said, it's going to have to go east and then go up north on one of their secondaries. Real fanning adventure. Alright, June 30th, 2024, and to give you an idea, all this land you see in front of you that is in water is actually farmland. The CN line is the tree line in the distance there, and it's underwater, so CN can't get into Council Bluffs. UP's line runs on the Los hillside right here, and is still above water at this time. The water was basically up to UP's line the other day, and we're about to get more storms. So all this water that you see, this don't belong here. The Missouri's about a mile and a half that way. So yeah, that's how bad the flooding is out here. There's homes on the other side of the levee over there. I hope they got out. And I hope their homes are, they kind of built them up on top of little berms, and I hope the water didn't get to them. But UP is now running north out of Council Bluffs. It was shut down the other day. But again, we're supposed to have storms tonight, tomorrow, and Tuesday. So we'll see what happens. Again, the CN lines out over there underwater somewhere. I got pictures of their one engine's tied down outside of town here. Their other one's stuck in Council Bluffs. Alright, so all the roads are closed, but I know how to sneak back here. This is water from the Missouri. This is Los Hills. And that's the UP line right there. The Canadian National line is to my right. They come together up here. But this road has been closed for flooding. The water was actually up to UP's line to my left, but has come down a little bit. But again, it's June 30th and we're supposed to have 2 more days worth of rain. You kind of see its line. To the right there. That's the old Illinois Central Chicago Central line. Now IC line. And 29's right on the other side of that, Route 29. And yesterday this was pretty much underwater. This water doesn't belong here. This is actually farmland. Somebody's farm, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody's livelihood that's underwater here. These poor farmers out here, they lost their entire year worth of crops, and the flooding's not over yet. Flooding is not over yet. Here's where the old Illinois Central comes together with UP right here. The Missouri is pretty far to the right, probably about like 3/4 of a mile, almost a mile. But as you can see, the roadways are still closed. The CN's line behind me going north is underwater. UP luckily runs along the hill and still above water, but as you can see, the water is up to 29, and up ahead I believe it's over 29. And you can see the water on the other side. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the levees are holding at this moment. We're about to have 2 more days worth of rain. I hope they hold. But Ralph Fanning Adventures. Alright, this is, in front of me is 680 into Nebraska, the Mormon Bridge, down the highway there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the saddest part of this. This flood has affected so many people in so many different ways. Here's a business that completely went underwater. They can't even get to it yet. There's water in the warehouse and everything. But the saddest part of this is people lost their homes and farms. That's a house. There's somebody's house there and farm. And it's just underwater. I-29 is still shut down. The only thing getting through here really is UP, and by the grace of God, that didn't shut down. But CN's line is actually underwater here. It's right before the bridge. You can kind of see the railroad crossing there. Right past the stop sign there is the railroad crossing, and then it continues north, but their line is completely underwater. Only UP is getting through. There's a street right here, to give you an idea how high it is. That's a street sign right there. And then there's a curve that goes underneath the bridge here. That street signed underwater. And then on this side, the cement company that just started asphalt, they're underwater. They're right there. Their trailer is actually chained to a tree right now because it's floating, which I think is good because it's floating, so it didn't sink and fill with water. It floated. So I guess that's pretty good for them. But beyond this, all that farmland is just destroyed. All their corn crops, all their soybean, it's gone. These guys lost their crops for the year. Sad. Very sad.